never slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Everybody stand by. Industry is in the house.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Here he is, the controversial but legendary BDP.
I wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate.
Make way for the king.
If I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative.
Another Mike and Mike production. In 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's on. Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, episode 363, recorded live at the Mike and Mike Production Studios in Deltona, Florida. This is the Cigar Hustler. You know, I have that capitalized this. He never emphasizes that. It's supposed to go, this is the Cigar Hustler Podcast. The show where two guys share their passion for cigars, business, and life. Join Mike the King Stepankevich, master blender of all Postania cigars, and as a co-host, Mike BDP Palmer, semi-master blender of the BDP cigar, as they talk about the latest cigar news, reviews, and interview some of the most influential people in the cigar industry. And we are Phyllis again today. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or new to cigars, this podcast is for you. So sit back, relax, and light up a cigar with a Cigar Hustler podcast.
Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, show brought to you commercial free. A massive shout out to our amazing patrons on Patreon. Thanks to your unwavering support, we're able to do unfiltered, unbiased opinions, all things cigars, personalities in the cigar world. Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real, our listeners. Cheers to you. If you would like to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com and search a Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
You're lucky he gets words out. You expect him to emphasize on an all cap.
It's a capital. Emphasize. I know he has a third grade reading level.
Come on.
It's this too. It's a big word for him.
Come on, yeah, it's 4 letters in that one.
Big word for Phil.
Be reasonable.
So we interviewed Eric Espinosa you interviewed Eric Espinosa last Friday, and it will be out this Friday.
I feel like we interviewed him. You're there. You were
No, I was part of it. Certainly, I ran the board. I understand my role in the interviews.
Yeah,
certainly.
You did a
I could sit over here if I wanted to, but I choose not to because you're doing such a good job.
I think it's fantastic.
Yes,
it was a really good interview.
Last week's it was, but Eric could interview himself for 45 minutes.
Eric can interview himself. That is true.
Yes.
Here's the difference. Eric has these Espinosa-isms.
Yeah.
That he has
stories.
4 or 5 stories.
Right.
That he's going to...
I didn't hear one... I'm sorry. We're trying to get better at this. I didn't hear one repeat story this trip.
Yeah, he when he was upstairs doing the events and all? Or just here in person?
Both.
Yeah. I did, but that's fine. I cut him off. We had a couple of good conversations. I already heard that one. He's like, oh.
He started telling you a story, and you're
yeah.
like, I know this one already, Eric.
But here's the thing. I want to make sure that when we do these interviews that they're not like everybody else's same shit. When we first started doing podcasts and we were doing our interviews, it was cool because nobody else was doing it.
Right.
I'm like, hey, we could just talk about origin stories and all those other things, right? And then all of a sudden...
we would try to find something that no one else talked about.
Yeah, well, because at that point, there wasn't anybody really doing it. So, it was easy to cover. I mean, you had your normal guys, right? You had your Bears, you had your
Coops.
You had your Coops, right?
We were out before. How about?
Yeah, so, but then as things kind of started moving along, when I talk with other media guys, like, we want to hear the origin story and stuff. And I'm like, that's no longer original.
Yeah, you can't. No, you can hear that back on somebody else's show.
Yeah, it's the same thing over and over. So now I kind of go back and I look into these things and I'm thinking, okay, what else can we talk about? There's more to this person than
Then why do you smoke cigars?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? The story with his dad smoking in the kitchen and all that other stuff, that's one of his things that he always mentions.
Oh, I've never heard the dad smoking in the kitchen before.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. My dad,
you do a lot.
Oh, my dad would smoke anywhere. He was smoking.
You do a lot of family questions with your interviews.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like, look.
There's not a whole lot left to cover.
No, I just, you know what?
If you're not going to talk about cigars, it's family.
Well, look, I just think that there's a lot of experiences that go on in your life.
Sure.
That shape you into the person that you are.
Okay.
And a lot of times it's going to have affiliation with your parents,
Certainly.
your siblings, are you a family man or not? How do you feel about, like Eric's a family guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
And you would never really guess that until you sat him down and actually had a big conversation.
I've never heard anything about his mother before.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I've met his father several times.
Right.
But yeah, I've never heard anything about his mother.
Let's not get too far ahead of this.
Oh, sorry. Well, everybody knows he has a father.
The interview hasn't dropped.
And he probably has a mother. Or
Still does.
Well, yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Last week's interview did really well.
Yeah.
It had
Martin Schuster.
Yeah, Martin Schuster. The ratings on the video was higher than the regular show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, hey, again, same scenario. This is a guy that no one has really talked to.
Right. You could ask him just about anything.
Yeah, and it's kind of intriguing because you have this one guy, John Carney, who's heavy into this AI.
Right.
Who's heavy into this vision and is kind of different. And, he's getting positive and negative flack about it and all these opinions and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. I mean, some of those opinions, positive, negative, are coming from us.
Right.
I don't think you should do that.
We did the survey.
But we're not but we want what's best for him.
Certainly.
We're not looking to
we're not just taking shots at him.
Yeah, to beat somebody up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of fascinating, right? And
did you get the impression that Martin was maybe, humoring might not be the right word, but he might not be all in on the AI, but he understands what it is and he wants John to pursue it because it might be something?
I don't think anybody is all in on the AI.
Yeah. Well, we have a news story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I don't, I think that, I think that it's misused in a lot of ways. Let me elaborate, right?
Sure.
I think that there is a good place for it, but just like anything else, just like any type of marketing, people will use it improperly to kind of glamorize themselves.
Right.
And it's not really conducive to growth. Now, there are other people that are going to use it, and it will be conducive to growth.
Sure.
So I think that's the kind of fascinating part about AI.
It's changing so quickly.
So you're looking at John, and you're like, okay, is he going to use it the right way? Is it going to be helpful to him, or is it just bullshit?
Right.
And it seems to me...
bullshit seems a little aggressive, but okay.
It seems to me like he's using it the right way, right? I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Do you think he is trying to find ways to use it, or he... this is like a whole separate show. Or he knows what he's...
branched off.
Yeah, or he knows what he's doing. Do you think he's trying to find a way? He has this amazing tool, and he knows it can do something.
Right.
But maybe he doesn't know exactly what it can do yet. So let me try it over here, even though maybe I should be trying it over here.
I don't think anybody really understands the full power of what it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right. So I think that he's like, okay, let's start plugging this in.
Right. Let's see where this will fit.
Yeah.
Sure.
And just kind of go from there.
And he's actually going.
Yeah, he makes that sound in his white T-shirt.
Yes, in his undersized white T-shirt.
Snug.
That was the other show we talked about. That one.
Yeah, I know. I was just dropping that real quick. So go ahead.
All right, trending topics. One-time poker room dealer at the Jack Cleveland Casino is accused of stealing. Isn't spelled out in court. Wait, how much one-time? Oh, how much? Sorry, I skipped. How much the one-time poker room dealer at Jack Cleveland Casino is accused of stealing isn't spelled out in court records.
Really?
Yes, ex-casino dealer in Cleveland is accused of stealing from the pot.
Really?
Yes.
Poker dealer?
Poker dealer.
Okay.
And not pot, the pot where the money is.
Yeah.
A former casino dealer in Ohio has been charged with skimming from the pot more than a dozen times this past summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a dozen times?
Over a dozen times.
Over a dozen times.
During the summer. Well, I don't imagine you could do it on every hand.
Yeah, but like what? How do you determine when the pot gets big enough? That's the one that you're going to skim from?
Well, if I was to have skimmed from a pot, here's what I would do. You're the dealer. You throw a card.
Yeah.
Everybody's just tossing chips in the middle.
Right.
You go to gather the cards up. Maybe you grab a couple of chips when you're,
No, that's not how you skim.
Maybe that's how he skimmed.
No.
Or scammed.
That's not how you skim.
Well, let's read on and see what he did.
Okay, go ahead.
Authorities began investigating after a poker player accused a dealer of stealing from a pile of chips being wagered during a hand in September, according to the records from the Ohio Casino Control Commission.
Right.
The OCCC. Which regulates casinos, investigates gambling crimes. The casino reviewed the video and found other instances where he stole from the table. According to the commission, he was fired a day later. Court records show he's accused of stealing 14. What I hit?
14. 14 what I hit.
Did I hit? Here we go. Suggested correction. No. Show he's accused of stealing 14 times since early August.
Oh.
Wow, that's the end of the story.
And that's it.
That's it. Doesn't say how.
Look,
I thought that was the
okay.
button I hit. I thought
All
was
right.
more information. Usually what it has. But
Right. So here's how it goes, right? You know, hands go out, everybody bets pot, right? Then you have a rake, right? So whatever your commission is, you know, it's usually capped at $5 or whatever in here in Florida or something like that. So once it reaches, you get 10% of the action or whatever. I actually don't know that for a fact as far as what the rate is because I haven't been at a poker table in 100 years.
Is that like what the house makes?
Yeah. So you pull that and you set that into like this little place where the house rake would go. And when the round is over, it gets dropped.
Okay.
Right? Now, after everything clears out, you get tipped. Normally you tap, and you put it in the tip jar.
Oh, gotcha.
So how he would skim it.
I don't know anything about whatever this rake thing is.
The rake?
No, I understand what
That's
it
the
is.
percentage.
I've seen it, but I didn't understand how the house made money off of poker.
Yeah, you get a piece of the action. 10% of the...
That makes sense. They have to somehow.
10% capped at X.
Right.
Right?
It's not like blackjack where the house is playing a hand, too.
No, it's 10% capped at X.
I got you.
Now, sometimes they'll have jackpots, and then like a portion will go to a jackpot thing or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Like that'll go on another side.
Sure.
Oh, this is for the jackpot. This is for this.
Gotcha.
So I don't know how he got away with skimming off of this pot
Right.
and then putting it into his tip jar, unless he wasn't putting it into his tip jar.
Just palming it somehow.
But you can't palm it and then move to the next hand. And you know what? In a group of 10 people just sitting at the table, you got to be fucking stupid if you don't see the guy. Maybe the guy can get away with skimming once or twice.
Right. Well, 14 times over summer, not 14 times in one night.
Yeah, there's got to be more than that.
So maybe he's waiting. There are probably more, but they have 14 of them on video.
Yeah, because if the guy's skimming, what's he skimming? A $5 or $10 chip or something?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? So like,
Maybe it's high stakes.
So 14 times he took a $150.
Yeah, I wish I would have given a total.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Right.
There's, it's got to be more elaborate than that. And how no one noticed.
Maybe he waits till everybody's not paying attention.
You should always be paying attention.
You figured there would be some. Well, you have to know when to hold them, Michael.
You got to know when to hold them.
You have to know when to walk away.
Oh yeah, it's important.
So
I just think that's look. People are fucking dumb. I don't know what to tell you. You're sitting here.
He knows the entire thing's being videotaped. He works for the casino.
Yeah, but no one's. But if the house is making theirs and no one's complaining, he gets away with it, right?
Guess you're right.
But I don't understand how 10 people don't see it.
Well, if he's taking, like you said, he had to be taking part of the house action.
They wouldn't complain about that.
Well, they would if they weren't making enough.
No, the house action is always getting the house action. He's got to be taken on top of that.
Well, that's what I meant. Maybe he's taking from the house. If they get 10%, maybe they only got 8 a couple of hands.
A player wouldn't complain about that.
No, but they got him on video. Nobody says a player.
You did
say a player
yeah,
complain.
You said a player
no, I
complain.
don't pay attention to my story.
You just read.
We added that one at the last.
Letters.
Yeah, letters. At least I can read.
At least you can. This
This is the Cigar Hustler podcast.
Okay. Hit me again. Let's go.
Microsoft's massive Outlook and Teams outage has gone on for hours.
What?
Microsoft said Monday that it's identified the cause of a major Outlook and Teams outage and is deploying a fix to the problem. They're deploying a fix to the problem.
Deploy.
As of noon Eastern Standard Time Monday, outage tracking site Down Detector showed more than 5,000 user-reported problems. Through this data doesn't fully reflect the scale of the outage.
Oh my goodness.
5,000.
5,000
It's
people.
not really a big number, you think, in the millions of people that are
Hey,
using this.
Chris, just following up on that email. Just wondering if you heard from us. Oh, he's not responding.
We've started to deploy a fix which is currently progressing through the affected environment.
We're deploying.
Deploy. While this progresses, we're beginning a manual restart. Control, delete.
When in doubt.
When in doubt.
Power cycle. When in doubt, power cycle.
While this
Microsoft.
progresses, we're beginning a manual restart on a subset of machines that are on an unhealthy state. The company said on X earlier in the day. Around noon, the company said the fix had reached approximately 98% of the affected environments. The reports on Down Detector kept increasing.
Unhealthy state.
Unhealthy.
That sounds like a good cigar name. Unhealthy state.
Oh, it does, actually. It can take time for updates to work their way to customer systems. However, Microsoft then noted those restarts were progressing slower than anticipated. Those power cycles take a long time here.
Oh, it's rebooting.
Rebooting. And did not provide an estimate time to fix. The outage has hindered many office workers, though some U.S. users on X celebrated the small break ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. We're out! Computer don't work!
It's not working.
Not working. I got to go.
We're going to go home. We're gonna
Right. If this comes back on, let me know. Did you power cycle? Well, I did half. I turned it off.
Well, we did the power cycle, and then we realized there was an update. So,
Right. So now waiting on the update to load. Supposedly they have deployed my update.
They've deployed, and it's all in unhealthy state.
Yes. It's all on X.
You gotta love X.
All on X. Everything's on X now.
Yeah.
I got to get on X.
Yep.
Eagles defensive end Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
CB.
Cornerback.
Oh, thank you. Not center break.
CB. Breaker.
Darius Slay is injured in a win.
Darius Slay. Yeah.
This in from Los Angeles, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles veteran defensive end Brandon Graham will miss the remainder of the season, he told reporters Sunday night, after tearing his left tricep.
Oh, no.
Ooh. During Philadelphia's 37-20 win over the Los Angeles Rams.
He's got another arm.
Right, it's the left one.
Yeah. Should be fine.
And he's a defensive end. He don't have to catch anything.
I mean, it helps to catch.
What does he catch?
Interceptions.
Well, they just tape the arm and he can just put him on the line.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's possible that Graham, a Philadelphia icon and the author of the biggest play in franchise history. Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, let's read on. A strip sack of Tom Brady. And Super Bowl 53. L is 50, right?
We don't talk
52.
about that one. We don't talk about that one.
That delivered the Eagles their only Lombardi trophy, has played his last NFL snap. Snap. He said before the season started that his 15th year would be his last. Playing at a high level at age 36, he has since left the door open for a return, but that is no guarantee. Just trying to process everything right now. I haven't gotten that far, Graham said, but you know what? I'm going to keep my spirits up.
Is that how he sounds?
Yes.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Keep enjoying it because we got a special team right now, and it's time for people to step on up.
They do have a special team right now. That is true. Philly has.
Well, I hope they can all step up then.
Well,
why is there no story about the other guys? It's only about Brandon.
What's funny is Slay was only got his fucking ass kicked the whole time. I saw him get jammed.
What did he hurt?
Why did he hurt?
No, what did he hurt?
Why did he hurt?
What did he hurt? That is Graham.
There was a play where Slay got jacked.
Slayed?
He got slayed. He got like a helmet straight to his arm.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, that's not good.
No.
And then he came back in a few plays later, and then a bruise. Yeah, a very bad.
Like a boo-boo.
A boo-boo.
Yeah.
And then there was a play where a receiver just fucking obliterated him.
Oh,
and
sounds terrible.
he went down, and you could see when he went up, he started shaking his head. I'm like, oh, he's concussed. He's fucked.
Yeah. Right.
So he's got a concussion.
Aren't they supposed to be redesigning the helmets to help with the concussions?
Who knows? Who knows what they're doing?
Right.
I like that some of the guys are rocking these Guardian caps. It's fucking hilarious.
What's a Guardian cap?
It's like a cloth thing that goes on top of the helmet with additional cushion.
That seems silly.
Oh, dude, you got to see this shit. It's hilarious.
When they get like airbags.
It's hilarious.
They hit another person.
It reminds me of O.J. Simpson Naked Gun. You ever see that where you can't get through the door because of his fro?
Right.
That's exactly what the Guardian cap looks like.
Oh my goodness,
it's amazing. So,
next story.
Yeah.
Kaley Cuoco, I think that's how you pronounce it. Kaley Cuoco reveals she's rehomed a dog, Shirley, because Shirley was getting into fights with her fiance, Tom Felpry's dog.
Surely you can't be serious.
Well, plus it's like her fourth fiance.
Stop calling me Shirley. Well, they run their courses, buddy. I don't know. He's like, fuck this guy.
Well, maybe she did. She wouldn't keep it fiance.
Yeah.
The actor is known for rescuing many dogs, opened up in a video on Instagram about rehoming her late... Oh, is the dog dead?
No.
Kaley Cuoco is speaking about rehoming her late dog, Shirley. Yeah, apparently Shirley's dead now.
It's her late dog because it was her dog. Now it's gone.
Well, late means it's dead.
I don't think so.
On Sunday, November 24th, the actor has opened up about the story behind rehoming Shirley, who reportedly died of cancer. Late dog is dead.
So late means they're dead.
Apparently, yes. Revealing in an Instagram reel that Shirley had to leave her home after having fights with her fiance, Tom Felpry's pup. Most of you know I had Shirley for many, many years. Oh, she had a dog a long time.
Shit canned the dog before he died?
Right.
Wow.
I bet you found I had cancer. Like, oh, let's get rid of
Yeah,
that. This is going to be
yeah.
depressing.
That's
I
what
don't watch his dog die.
That's what I do to my fiancés. Get out. You're
All
out
of
of
a
here.
sudden, you kind of stopped seeing her, and I started to get a lot of questions as to where she was because she's very unlike me to just stop posting about a dog that I had since she was 6 weeks old.
Right.
Wow. Becoming emotional, the actress who shared 19-month-old daughter Matilda with Felfrey 42 added, long story short, she's a very special dog to me, as you all know. Well, not that special because she got rid of her.
Right.
So, and whether the love of my life came into my life, Tom, who is also a mega dog lover, except for Shirley, apparently.
That doesn't like Shirley.
She continued, and he moved across the country with his beautiful German Shepherd, Blue. Oh, surely the German Shepherd could have handled the whatever the Shirley dog was.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, fortunately, Blue and Shirley started getting into some mega fights. That's where the story ends.
That's
sort of
it.
Abruptly.
Well, so they shit canned the dog.
Shit canned the dog, and then the dog died.
That's a bad look.
That is a bad look.
That's a bad
And
look.
she's a known dog lover. Apparently, her fiance, who knocked her up before they got married,
Oh.
dog outranked Shirley,
Blue.
who was dying of cancer.
Blue outranked Shirley.
Our hearts go out to Shirley and whoever knew who it was.
Look, man.
We feel for you, Shirley.
Oh, you feel for Shirley?
I feel for Shirley.
Wow, that was
She got ditched.
that was intense.
Shirley got ditched.
Look, man, Shirley fucked around and found out.
Maybe it's Blue's fault.
Maybe Shirley should.
German Shepherds are known to be aggressive.
No.
German Shepherds are known to be aggressive.
Nope,
They're
nope.
aggressive dogs.
No, German Shepherds are
Your
amazing
dog,
dogs.
your dog is aggressive, Michael.
My dog is protective. There's a big difference.
Potato.
No.
Yeah, and you're passionate, not angry. We all
That's
know
right.
how that
I'm
works.
Very passionate.
Yes, you are very passionate.
Yes.
Giants Brian Daboll talks with Malik Neighbor after wide receivers rant.
After the train wreck that is the New York Giants.
Apparently. East Rutherford, New Jersey. This just did. New York Giants coach Brian Daboll spoke with Malik Neighborson on Sunday night and again Monday morning. Very chatty young man.
Yeah.
After the rookie wide receiver expressed his frustration following the 30-7 blowout loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Neighbor questioned why he didn't get targeted until the second half and when Giants were already down 30-0. Oh, he got the one touchdown, maybe. Did he get the one touchdown?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You didn't watch the game? The Buccaneers.
I was busy.
He's very competitive individual, Daboll said Monday on a conference call 3 days before the Giants play again on Thanksgiving against the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh, that's always a good game.
I thought the Lions always played on Thanksgiving.
They do.
Oh, they'll play too.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Probably the Bears.
Again, you want to get the ball in his hands, and I got to do a better job of getting the ball in his hands. Well, at least he has that all worked out.
You know what,
It's good if
man?
you get the ball in his hands, so I need to get the ball in his hands.
Look,
Yes.
the entire organization just needs to go away. I'm talking about GM, head coach. They're all a fucking train wreck. It's ridiculous. You take Saquon Barkley, which I know you have no idea who this is.
Saquon Barkley.
And Phil isn't here to help
Didn't he
me.
play basketball, Barkley?
No, he's one of the greatest running backs currently in the game.
Of all time.
You can have that argument, but I don't know if we're there yet.
I don't know who he is.
You take this guy,
Yes.
and the guy's a stud, and you trade him away.
Like Shirley.
Yeah, you Shirley this guy away.
Shirley this guy out.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Shirley.
Okay, so look,
Yes.
not only do you trade him away, you trade him away to a division rival.
Oh,
He went to the Philadelphia fucking Eagles.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. The guy put up like 245 rushing yards yesterday.
And that's a lot.
That is a ton.
Wow.
I think it was
For the Eagles.
for the Eagles.
Okay, just trying to follow.
Yeah. It was like the most, I think, in
Eagle history?
like over a decade, I think.
Oh, that's a lot then.
Yeah.
What's an average number
So-
of yards for an average person who's not have a vendetta against the team he's playing?
A running back that's doing well in a game will have 100 yards.
Oh, he had double that.
He had more than double that.
Well, I just was rounding.
Yeah. An elite running back will have a 100-yard rushing game.
Oh.
And they'll do that 10 times in a season. Or if they can, if you can hit 1,000 rushing yards in a season or whatever.
Right, you're doing good.
So that's pretty good.
Oh, and this young man's already over his average. He's
Just absolutely dominating. Yeah. So
Oh, he's pissed off now.
the Giants the Giants look really dumb.
Right.
And then they recently fired their quarterback, sent him packing.
Right.
And then they got
they Shirley the quarterback.
they Shirley the quarterback. They Shirley Saquon. There's a lot
of Shirley in here going on in this.
Daniel Jones got Shirley'd.
Oh,
Okay. And now this receiver is pissed off because the new guy, Tommy DeVito or whatever his name is.
oh, Danny DeVito's son.
Yeah, Danny's son.
Right. Grandson, probably.
Yeah, grandson. Is, there's no chemistry between him and the White House. He just,
Right. I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah, so Malik is upset. And Brian's saying, I got to do a better job. What? You got to do a better job.
Got to throw the ball to him more.
You got to go fucking apply at Walmart or something, dude. These guys are horrible. Horrible.
Maybe they should Shirley him.
They should Shirley him.
They should Shirley him.
We need a complete Shirleying. The entire top down. Get rid of the whole organization. Get Coop on the phone. They'll tell you flat out.
No, I'm not getting Coop on the phone.
Yes, we are.
No, I don't want to talk sports with Coop. I want to ask him why you have Luciano on, though.
He's busy talking about...
Luciano.
No.
He had Luciano on last week.
It's not on his new phone because I blew up my phone.
Oh, you don't have his phone?
I don't have the Roadcaster Pro on here.
Oh, and it's way over there.
Yeah, it's very far away.
Oh. I wanted to ask him if he had to pay Luciano to be on the show.
Just send him a post-dated third-party out-of-state check.
Did you get cash?
Okay.
All right, that's all the trending stories, Michael.
Excellent.
Phil, do you want to do yours?
Oh.
Book good.
Oh, I like word.
I like words. Words
Letter,
good.
letter.
Only 15 minutes in. You want me to do his?
No way.
Oh, yeah,
This is 15 minutes?
Well, no, I started it because I had to do the first story.
Started late.
So we're going to just move right into the news?
Right into the news.
J.C. Newman launches custom cigar blend program.
Oh, here we go.
For more than 2 years, J.C. Newman has been working on a way to let consumers create their own cigar
Okay.
that are then rolled at the company's how do you... That's certainly it's spelled wrong.
What?
What is the name of their factory?
Tell me.
Factory in Tampa, Florida.
No.
Now the J.C. Newman...
No. Back it up. I want to hear the name of the factory.
RELOJ. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I have no idea how you say that.
Reloge.
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 There's no S on this, Michael.
Reloge.
J is an S in Spanish.
Reloge.
Now the J.C. Newman Personal Reserve Program has officially been launched.
Oh, it's official.
It's official. Those interested can either visit the El Reloj factory located in Tampa's Ybor City neighborhood or have a virtual consultation.
Oh,
I want to have a virtual consultation with the Newman family.
Right.
J.C. Newman has launched an online cigar configurator tool. Probably the first of its kind that helps to visualize the task in hand. See, this is where I think John Carney should have more AI'd.
Really?
Bentley cigars. I mean, I'm sure you can go online and make a Bentley car. So why can't you just change it and make a cigar?
How does that work? So how would you be able to utilize that into a third world country?
No. That's why it's J.C. Newman. They're rolling them in Tampa.
Right. That's what I'm saying. How could Carney do that?
Oh, well, they're in Europe.
Yeah.
They can roll it at the factory.
They don't make them in Europe.
They could.
They could, but they don't.
They have rollers.
They do have rollers.
So it seems the only thing they need is tobacco, and they have that there too.
They do have some tobacco.
So I don't see what is the problem here, Michael. It seems like they have all the tools necessary to do a Bentley AI cigar making.
As of right now, Bentley's made in Nicaragua.
Yes, but they have tobacco in.
So you say, hey.
Say, hey.
AI
sure
this.
Hey. AI this thing. After the consultation. Ooh, there's a consultation period. After the consultation period, the custom blends will be rolled and will age for 3 to 12 months.
How much of it do you think is bullshit?
3 to 12%.
That's it? Come on, dude.
If it wasn't for the price and the consultation period, I would have already have done this so we could see what it
Really?
is.
How much is the price?
Oh, let's get to that.
Yeah.
Undergoing aging room. Once completed, custom cigar bands will be applied, and the cigars will be packaged in leather boxes. Ooh. J.C. Newman charges $250 for the consultation.
Okay.
$30 per cigar for a minimum of 80 custom cigars, bringing the total price to $2,650.
Wow.
To have your own cigar.
That's incredible.
Now, the photo they showed, it was like a screen where you pick your wrapper, you pick your
Right.
binder, you pick your, this, and you pick that. How do you know that's what you're getting?
Oh, you don't?
You don't.
You have no idea.
They're making one cigar.
Check this out.
And you get a custom band.
Well, at least, so here's the thing. At least J.C. Newman, I think that there's definitely a level of integrity there with that company. So I'm sure that.
As of now, J.C. Newman is encouraging customers to select a Toro Vitola.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we already have made.
No, that's not the case.
Though other sizes can be used.
Yeah. I mean, that's your most common size.
Tobacco in my mouth again.
It's probably the easiest to make.
Probably.
Yeah.
As of now, J.C. Newman's each custom cigar order will take at least 6 months from the start to finish. The company has said that it is capable of making more than 80 cigars as it intends to market this for weddings, corporate functions, and fraternity and sorority gatherings.
Look, that's smart. I think that they're trying to tackle a niche that already exists, and make it a little more special.
Well, it isn't going to be like, Amazon drunk buying because it takes 6 months. You're like, I want to make my own cigar.
I mean, that's a good point. They need to be more efficient than a 6 month turnaround.
Well, they got to age it for 12 months. 6 to 12 months to age. And they're underground aging room. Ooh, they've underground aging.
They don't need to age it for 6 to 12 months.
You think the tobacco would already be aged?
Yeah, I think it'd be like 8 to 12 weeks.
3 to 12 months. How do you know if you get a 3-monther cigar or a 12-monther cigar?
The taste.
Yeah, but when I select it, does it say if you pick this one, it's going to be an extra 9 months?
It's a little more complicated, yeah.
The unique program is possible because J.C. Newman has the best of both worlds. Our boutique El Roche cigar factory.
Roche.
Yeah, that's what I said. In Tampa, Florida, that can handcraft 80 perfect cigars, and our large Pensa cigar factory in Escalade, Nicaragua, has a vast library of aged cigar tobaccos that I have cherry-picked, said Drew Newman, fourth generation.
It becomes a little more complicated if you make it out in Nika.
Yes, but they save money on the labor, though.
Not for that small of a quantity. It's a big pain in the ass.
Birth of a child, too.
Are you having baby? A baby for you.
If I'm having a baby, I remember I had
baby
babies.
For you.
I was a little busy. I wasn't thinking, we only got 6 months left, honey. I've got to get that cigar made.
I got to punch that in.
I
think people would do it.
I don't know. If I got a baby coming, I got $2,650 extra dollars. I'm buying formula and diapers.
Is this direct to consumer? Are we going to be
This is direct to consumer.
Yeah. Are we going to be in an upheaval about it, or what are we doing?
I don't know.
Let's not carry. I mean, what's going on? I like that people get upset about that.
Why don't you call Drew and get him on the phone? Oh, wait, go ahead.
Which one?
Drew Newman.
Oh, we don't speak.
Oh, what happened? You guys get in a fight?
Yeah, no, he just doesn't know who I am.
I've met him.
You've met him?
Sure.
He has no idea who I am.
Call Bobby. Get Bobby on the phone.
I don't have the Rodecaster Pro connected.
Oh, well, just hold the phone up like you do when your wife calls.
Hello? No.
Fierro Tego adds Fierro Tego Metropolitan Host Hudson as part of its fresh packs.
Ooh.
We should make fresh packs.
Yeah?
Everybody likes fresh packs.
Everybody likes fresh pack. Take this in.
It's the thing.
Put it in the Ziploc.
Fierro Tego. No, fresh pack. It's a sealed thing. It's not just
It's already
a Ziploc.
done. It's a Ziploc.
Yeah, I know, but it's a fancy Ziploc that's all printed and everything.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Fierro Tego has announced that it is selling 2 new 4-count samplers, one of which contains a new Vitola for the company's sweet-tipped Metropolitan Host brand.
Ooh.
The Fierro Tego Metropolitan Host fresh pack includes 4 cigars.
Go on.
2 Fierro Tego Metropolitan Host Hudson and 2 Fierro Tego Metropolitan Host Maduro Hudson.
Not 1, but 2.
4. The Hudson is a new 6x50 Toro Vitola for the line, which is currently only available in the fresh packs.
Only available in fresh.
Metropolitan Host is made by Davidoff in Honduras. Blend-wise, each uses Honduran tobacco, blah, 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 blah. It's an MSRP of $39.95 per pack.
I didn't know they were Honduran.
I didn't either. After that, it just went on to, details.
I thought they were Dominican or whatever.
As with many other samplers, these are packaged in a resealable plastic bag. Does not say Ziploc.
Ziploc.
That contains its own humidification element. The bags are made by Humidity Group. These fresh packs offer a great opportunity to share the Fierro Tego experience with loved ones or bring the Fierro Tego experience with you in a safe, humidified way this holiday season.
Okay, so you think that the...
Wait, I have a quote from Michael Horvath.
Okay, go ahead. Jeez Louise, this is a long fucking article.
This isn't even long. Oh, no, never mind.
Okay, good talk.
No, he did say something, but you don't really care.
Right.
Humidity is the most important factor in protecting the integrity of handmade premium cigars, as well as preserving the intention of the manufacturer. That's his quote.
Humidity is the most important thing?
Humidity.
Do you think that the humidity is the most important thing?
I would go with tobacco.
You think tobacco is the most important thing?
And a tobacco product, I think if I'm having a cigar, I'm more concerned with the tobacco.
And then making sure it's okay will be the humidity.
Well, it's in the humidified fresh pack.
It's in the Ziploc.
Fresh pack.
Zip.
Fresh pack.
Lock.
Fresh pack.
Hey, look, you know what? These things work. People buy them. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
The fresh packs sell.
Hey, I take these and...
I have been asked if we offer fresh packs.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I told you. You said we're not doing Ziplocs.
We're not doing Ziploc.
I have a Connect. I can get these.
You got a Ziploc guy?
These type of fancy bags, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Can you give me the Ferry Ortega ones? I'll put the Postanis in there.
Well, I don't know how we're going to reseal them because
Yeah.
you could tear that top piece off. It's kind of ragged sometimes.
Okay.
Because they never tear straight.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. All right.
Maya Selva.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means. Maya Selva Danali.
Bzz.
VZ. Maya Selva's VZ Danali. Oh, maybe it's a cigar. Maya Selva's VZ Danali and Año de la Serpentina arrive on U.S. shelves.
Okay.
2 new releases from Maya Selva cigars have begun arriving at U.S. retailers. The VZ Danali and the Año de la Serpentine, both which debuted on the Intertobacco 2024 trade show in mid... Oh, we didn't go.
Yeah, I had no idea that Maya Silva was still around. They had good cigars back in the day. I didn't realize that they were still making stuff.
The one cigar looks pretty cool. It's got a band that's like this long. Because it's got a snake. That would be the Serpentine one, I'm assuming. That's Spanish for serpent.
Serpentine?
Serpentine, Spanish for serpent.
Okay.
2 sizes in the VZ Danali.
Right.
A Robusto.
Rizzo and Toro.
Robusto and Toro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What about the Año de la Serpentine 2025?
Robusto and Toro.
Only comes in one size.
Only one size, Toro.
$25 per cigar.
Am I wrong?
I'm looking. $220. They don't say what size it comes in.
Oh, only comes in one size. And what size is it?
Whatever we want.
It's $25. Wait, what? How did we get there? Look, man.
We would.
I don't know what else to tell you.
How did JC Newman put it? We recommend that you take the Toro. Maya Selva recommends you buy the Toro.
JC Newman, we recommend you take the Toro. That's the quote.
That's the quote.
That's such a good sales line.
It is.
We recommend you take the Toro.
But we have other sizes available.
We have other sizes available.
We recommend
you take the Toro.
Congress passes a bill targeting stolen Cuban trademarks.
Oh, what are we doing?
This story came out a year ago. Last year, a bipartisan group of members of Congress introduced the No Stolen Trademark Honored in America Act of 2023, a bill that would prevent the U.S. from recognizing trademarks that were confiscated. The bill's authors made it clear they were targeting trademarks that were seized by the Cuban government during the Cuban Revolution.
No.
Oh, revolution.
Viva la revolution.
Viva la revolution. Over the last few days, the bill has suddenly passed both chambers of Congress and now heads to the desk of the President, Joe Biden, to be signed into law. If I was him, I'd just be pushing papers.
He doesn't know that there's paper.
Did you see the video where he got lost in the Amazon?
No.
He did a speech for the group that's saving the Amazon.
Yeah.
And behind him is the Amazon. You know,
Oh,
it's like on the edge. He finished the speech. He turned around and just sort of wandered into the jungle.
Just went into the jungle. This poor guy.
Oh, poor man.
Oh, my
He doesn't
goodness.
know where he's at most days, I don't think. The bill's text is incredibly short. Don't take these, it says.
Yeah. No, el no, you take-o.
It adds language to existing law that would prevent the executive branch and the U.S. court system from recognizing trademarks that were confiscated in the actual language. There's no mention of Cuba. That the bill's summary makes it quite clear. And there's a long thing about the thing, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
But there was something. It doesn't clear whether the court would find... Oh, Cohiba. Where's that? I got there's something about Cohiba.
Yeah.
Since 1997, General Cigar Company and Cuba Tobacco have been fighting about the U.S. trademarks of Cohiba.
Right. As in, we don't acknowledge.
Right. Cuban Tobacco applied for registration of the Cohiba mark in Cuba in 1969 and was granted a trademark in 1972. General applied for a mark in 1978, and in December 2022, the United States Trademark Trial and Appeal Board in December of 2022 canceled General's 2 Cohiba trademarks in the USA, citing Article 8 of the Inter-American Convention for Trademark and Commercial Protection, a document known as the Pan-American Convention, to which both the United States and Cuba are parties. General is fighting that ruling. All of that said, it's unclear whether a court could find the Cohiba would be covered under the new language in the No Stolen Trademark Act.
Because we stole it a long time ago.
Right, it shouldn't count.
Yeah.
Now. We took it a long time ago. While the evidence that there was a Cohiba
with terrorists.
brand prior to the Cuban Revolution, it's unclear if it was registered, let alone confiscated. Most consider it to be a post-revolution brand whose original origins are traced back directly to Fidel Castro.
But was it registered?
Allegedly, Luciano has stepped forward and said he owns the name outright. He got it from Fidel himself.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew he'd be involved.
He's always involved in everything.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oliva Series V Roaring 20s.
Oh.
Have you heard about this?
No.
It's a $300 cigar. It's heading to stores.
Because why not one more atrociously expensive cigar?
Almost 18 months ago, it was first announced the most expensive cigar in Oliva's history is finally on its way to stores. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
The Oliva Series V Roaring 20 Super Limited Edition
Super limited.
is a unique 6x60 double perfecto.
And it's a 6x... double perfecto.
Right.
It's a 6x60?
Like the rest of the Series V line, it tastes terrible. No, sorry.
Oh, that's not true.
Well, you don't know. I did.
Oh,
I added that. It doesn't
there
say
you
that
go.
here. It doesn't say
Oliva
that here.
has good tobacco.
Oh, they have all. Yeah, they have all the tobacco except for the Cameroon.
They don't have all the tobacco, but they
don't
do have...
the Cameroon tobacco.
They have good tobacco.
That's America.
Oliva has good tobacco.
Yes, they do. Yes, they make FQ cigars, or FQ makes from Oliva tobacco. They used to.
That's a totally different Oliva.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This is not John Oliva?
No.
Who makes these cigars?
Who makes what cigars?
The Oliva cigars. They don't. It's not made out of Oliva family tobacco.
Yeah, the Oliva family makes the cigars.
What?
Yeah, there's 2 Oliva families involved in tobacco.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, but they have the exact same name. Is he like rival brothers or something? Are they related?
I mean, like, I don't want to get... It's kind of soap opera-y. You know what I mean? Like, there was
okay.
a lost brother.
I'm just curious why I've never heard
He
this.
was abandoned.
Oh, but he found himself on a tobacco field.
Yeah,
And
but he just naturally went to it.
Like, this is mine.
Yeah, and then he started to develop.
Oh,
It's crazy. It's remarkable.
it's remarkable.
It's a great story.
Each
It's
box.
also not true, but
Oh. The release not only uses different bands, but ones that are much more... Oh, wait, we need to back up. 6x60. The rest of the Series V line will use an Ecuadorian wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and fillers from Nicaragua, but everything after that is decidedly different from the normal Series V.
it's a totally different cigar.
Totally different cigar.
Yeah.
Totally different cigar. The release not only uses different bands, but ones that are much more intricate than the smaller... Well, they got it $300.
Yeah, it's $300. Better come with something. Better
Comes
come
with a knife.
Should come with a Bluetooth speaker. Is what it should
Oh.
come with.
Each box also comes with a gold La Petite by Les Fines Lames cigar knife.
Oh,
knife-
it really does come with a knife.
It really does come
I
with
thought
a
you were
knife.
just fucking
Oh,
around.
no, it comes with one of those knives that cuts, with the little notch in the handle, so
Oh,
you can
really?
cut your cigar. It is functionally the same as the other La Petite knives.
Amazing.
La Petite? What kind of knife do you have? Oh, it's La Petite.
It's La Petite.
The design can only be acquired by purchasing a box of the Roaring 20 cigars.
We'll take 12.
This is from the Vander Morale family of cigars.
The Vander.
The Vanders. Vander Morale. It's a long ass. It's long.
I like
It's
that
more letters than your name.
Really?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
not true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many do you have?
15.
11, 12. Oh, exactly same number.
No, it doesn't.
VANDERMARLIERE. Oh, you're one more. It's 14.
Told you.
I just estimated. It's a parent company of Oliva. Is an investor in Las Fines La Petite knives. They're also priced $300 per cigar, $3,000 for a box of 10. Production is limited to 300 boxes, so that's carry the one. That's $3 million worth of cigars.
Is it 3 million? Wow.
exactly,
You're quite the mathematician.
2/3 of which are to be sold in the USA. Like some other companies, they have made cigars at similar eye-popping prices. Oliva says that it will donate all of its revenue from the sale of the cigar to charity.
Maybe some, maybe not so much.
The Oliva Helping Hands Foundation, which helps provide schooling for children in Nicaragua.
Well, that's nice.
In addition to the knife, each box also comes with a chance to win
Yeah, a trip.
a trip for two
There
to
it is.
visit Nicaragua to see the school they're making.
Oh, there you go.
To go to the Oliva Escuela Elemental.
Escuela.
That's what I said, Escuela.
Escuela.
Escuela. That's
It's
Spanish
not
for
a-
school.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's an elemental is elementary school.
That's an Elemento?
An elementary school in Escalí, Nicaragua, the same city where these cigars were rolled. We're so excited to present this cigar to the world, says Fred Venn, or whatever that long V name is. CEO, there's the name again, Family of Cigars, the parent company of Oliva. Wow.
All right, moving on.
Well, wait, if you make a $300 cigar, you get a long-ass story, apparently. There's more. Statement was
They're
made by
helping the
nearly
children.
18 months ago, while the project mostly looks the same as it did last year.
Moving on. Come on.
But it gets funny. They covered the cigars with gold.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
But they were going to be all covered. Now they're only half colored. But the gold is supposed to melt as you smoke it. You don't take it off.
Oh, we're in a recession.
Right, exactly.
It melts? How does it melt?
You cut me off.
It's like you can never give
Finally,
a
it
raccoon
shows
cotton
for the price. The
candy.
bottom half of each cigar was covered with gold foil.
Yeah.
It wasn't just decoration. The cigars were designed to be smoked with the gold still on the bottom. The gold will get hot enough and eventually melt into the ash.
Oh,
This is similar to a
it's
concept that Marshall uses for his own golden cigars.
It just breaks apart. That's all.
It melts.
It doesn't melt.
It says it melts.
It separates.
They didn't say separate. They said melt.
Okay.
Are you questioning my journalistic integrity, Michael?
I 100% always am questioning your journalistic.
Aganorsa Leaf Anniversario 25 Edición Limitada. Extreme
Some fucking
Coming
Supreme
next year.
Leaf, Supreme
no,
Rare.
No. This is the Aganorsa Leaf Anniversario 25 Edición Limitada. No Supreme in the name.
What are we doing?
They like long names.
What are we doing?
They like the long names.
What are we doing?
25 years ago, Eduardo Antonio Fernandez Pujols.
Pujols?
Pujol.
Pujol? The J is an H, bro.
Well, he's put an H in it then.
Because that's not how they pronounce.
Pujols, like the baseball player.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is he related?
Probably. He's tight. He's tight with the Aganorsa family.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he the Anniversario Edición Limitada baseball player?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
he is.
nice.
They're very excited about the what is it called?
Aganorsa Leaf Anniversario 25 Edición Limitada.
Like, what do you think they do? Like, how do you think they come up? They take
Riley's going to need a bigger jacket for the name to go all the way.
They take 75 random words,
Right.
And they're all the same, and then they
Just make sure it starts with Aganorsa Leaf.
they have a monkey come in. The monkey shits in his hand, and he throws the shit onto
On
the
the wall?
wall. And whatever words it's
Okay,
stuck
we
to.
hit Anniversario. We hit the number 25. We hit Edición
Yeah.
and Limitada.
Perfect.
We always put a Limitada on the end.
Yeah.
Supreme Leaf Limitada, Rare Leaf Limitada. Everything's Limitada.
Limitada, tada.
Everything's Limitada. He wasn't really going to make cigars. That wasn't his plan.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, he was going to go into agriculture.
Yeah. Good for him.
His journey in the tobacco sector started a year later with the founding of Agricola Grenadier, everything, Aganorsa, AGNS.
I think it'd be great if they came out with a Supreme Leaf Limitada Tada. I think that would be fucking awesome.
Aganorsa Leaf Anniversario 25 Edición Limitada is a 6 1/4 by 52 Toro Extra
Oh,
that is made entirely of Nicaraguan tobacco.
because it's got the 1/4 inch. It's extra.
Yes.
Okay.
Production is limited to 1,000 boxes of 10 cigars.
Okay.
So each store
So 75
will only
million.
be able to purchase 5 boxes.
Okay. So by your math, 75 million.
Pricing is set at $29.99 per cigar, expected to ship stores in early.
$30 a cigar.
Right.
That's the line. That's where we're at now as an industry.
$29.99.
$30.
Well, unless you're a leaver, that is $300. They
Yeah.
just forget the decimal.
Yeah. Oh, coming in February.
Where's the decimal? I just charged $300. It's already printed. It's too late.
The Supreme Leaf Recession
Right.
Session. $8.
Okay, moving on. We're done with them.
Okay.
El Satimo,
Oh, Prince Ababois.
yes, actually, announces a price increase for 2025.
They're going up.
We're going up. And it's ridiculous. Wait till you hear how much they're going up.
Oh my goodness.
Citing the increased cost of tobacco, El Septimo has announced that it will be raising prices on a number of cigars as of January 1st. A total of 16 cigars have been announced as seeing their price increase. Some have been part of the company's portfolio for a while, but others are more recent releases. Okay, I don't want to read all the names.
Yeah,
of things.
but what's
one,
the average?
One is then.
Okay, just tell me. Just
Okay.
tell me one. The one that's important about.
Okay, the Sacred Arts Collection Salvador Dali,
Yeah.
currently $20.
Uh-huh.
Going to be $24.
All right, so the 20% increase.
The Culinary Arts Collection is going from $9 to $12.
Okay.
Sacred Arts is going from $20 to $26. The Raphael is 15 to 20.
Right.
The Van Gogh is 38 to 40.
So somewhere between $2 to $6 is where he was at.
Right. Very expensive.
Look, those prices are high.
Right.
I think that, listen, this industry's hard. And the fact of the matter is,
stop giving away all the damn trips over to Paris.
Look, he went, he's been in it now for a little bit.
Right.
Okay. He's had some experience.
Right.
He realized, where's the fucking money? There's no money. Why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. So he raises prices.
Over the last 12 months, the cost of our premium grade tobacco has increased significantly, said Zaya Yunan, chairman and CEO of El Septimo, via press release. Despite our efforts to absorb these rising expenses, we are now at a point where we just can't do it anymore.
Right.
So the price of selected cigars to ensure that we continue delivering the unmatched luxury experience of El Septimo is known for. Union added that the cigars affected by the increase already offer value for the quality, size, and grade of tobacco. Union said that the adjustment was necessary to reflect the superior craftsmanship and materials that go into every cigar to sustain our dedication to excellence.
It was ChatGPT. Feels like ChatGPT.
Feels like ChatGPT. It does.
All right.
Espinosa begins shipping the Murcielago Chicaca to TA retailers. The first shipments of Espinosa.
I feel like we've been talking about Chicago for a fucking month already.
But yeah.
We have.
We had, at the lovely Lozona Palooza 2 weeks ago, we were able to have a Chicago.
Yeah, it was a great event.
It was a great event. We had a wonderful time.
It was
Jack, Hector, Eric, Tyler, everybody there. Amazing host. We had a great time.
It was a fantastic.
We were happy now?
Yeah.
We were very happy. And we were giving Chicacas the moment we walked in.
We were given Chicacas.
Yes.
Yeah. And they were good.
They were good. They were very
enjoyed
good. Yes, we enjoyed it all. Everything about it we enjoyed. Everything. The food was excellent.
Yep.
The drinks were flowing like crazy.
The party.
There was music and dancing and laughter. It was amazing. I think they're having now. We say enough things. The first shipment of Espinosa Premium Cigars and new Murcielago Chicaca are set to leave. Chicaca are set to, I ate some bad food over the weekend. I had
the Chicacas?
I had the Chicacas all weekend.
Yeah, the Chicaca.
To leave the company's Hialeah Gardens, Florida warehouse today, headed to where we were. We were at the Hialeah Gardens warehouse. It's very nice. He cleaned it up for the event. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Headed to retail members of the TAA, the Tobacco Association of Aruba. Yes. The cigar is a new limited edition extension to the company's Murcielago line, which gets its name from a Spanish word for bat.
Yes.
And there's do I have to read all this, you think?
No, I think that you're approaching an hour. I'm going to tell you.
Okay, let's see what else. This is the last story. The Murcielago Chicaca is named the White Bat for its light-colored wrapper and the fact that it uses two white band. Fans of the 1995 movie Ace Ventura: What Nature Calls will recognize the Chicaca name as it was the name of the great white bat.
It's a great name for the cigar. I love it.
It was great.
Honestly.
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right, that's all I got.
Listener of the week?
Hold on a minute. Hold on, I have one right here.
Will there be a listener?
James Garcia.
James Garcia is listener
Harrisburg
of the week. Cigars.
That is, that coincidentally is the shop of the week. Harrisburg Beer and Cigars in Pennsylvania.
I like James. He's a good dude.
Yes, he's very funny.
He is.
Yes.
All right.
That's all I got. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right, it's been episode 3. That's not even close up there. 363 of a Cigar Hustlers podcast.
When's the Saka thing? Do you know the date?
We
got a meet and greet with Saka here. December something.
Hold on. I have it right here. I just put it on the calendar. 13th, Saka.
December 13th. So
a steak dinner with Saka.
If you want to have a steak dinner with Saka, you want to spend some quality time with Steve. It's going to be capped out.
Yes.
So it's
locked in a large room with just you and him.
It's going to be a low number of people. I think there's going to be like 24 people there. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're going to do our own podcast there.
Yes, you will be doing podcast.
It's going to be fantastic.
A live Cigar Hustler podcast.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We're going to smoke some half-dead unicorns.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you want to partake, make sure
contact the shop upstairs.
Reach out to Cigar Hustler. All right?
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody. We got to go. Bye. The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
Hey there, cigar enthusiasts. If you're looking for the latest and greatest in the cigar world, then you need to tune into the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon. Join us every weekly. Join us every week for insider news, exclusive interviews, and some of the most entertaining and incessant bullshit discussions you'll ever find anywhere. Whether you're seasoned aficionado or just starting your cigar journey, we've got something for everyone. Do not miss out on our behind-the-scenes stories, industry updates, and the occasional rant. The occasional rant that will keep you coming back for more. So grab your favorite cigar, sit back, and light up with the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon, available weekly. Subscribe today and become part of the Hustler family.